on the beautiful campus of Rochester Christian University and inside of Garth Pleasant Arena. This is Warriors basketball on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Stephen MacDonald here saying hello everyone and welcome to our broadcast as the Rochester Christian Warriors host the Cornerstone Golden Eagles. The Warriors come into this game 7-3 on the season. 3-2 is their mark in WAC play. On the other side, Cornerstone comes in 3-6 with a 2-3 conference record. Last time out for the Warriors, it was a 79-73 loss here last Saturday at the hands of number 14 ranked Indiana Tech. Tomias Williams finished that game with 26 points and 5 assists. Looking to get back in the win column here this afternoon. And to do that, we take a look at how these teams will start out with the starting five. Starting with Cornerstone, Andy Mora, Blake Stewart, and Caden Bird, who we'll highlight here in just a second, are the guards. Levi Schultz and Joel Nichols are the forwards. And on the other side, for Rochester Christian, it's what you would expect. Same group as always, Lyndon Holder, Tyler Allen, the guards, Dustin Farrow and Tomias Williams on the wings, and James Fisher will jump it up here in just a moment. And now taking a look at Caden Bird, one of those starting guards for the Golden Eagles, comes in first on the team in points per game with 18 points per game. Also shoots it at a high percentage from three-point range, 40% from three so far this year. He's knocked down 30 three-point shots. He's 45% from the floor overall on 13 attempts per game. Had a season-high 32 points in their game against Olivet. Also knocked down a season-best 5 threes that day. It's the Warriors 7-3 with a 3-2 conference record against the 3-6 Cornerstone, 2-3 in conference play. We'll send it down to the floor now to our public address announcer, Mark Stowers.
Good afternoon, welcome to Garth Pleasant Arena on the campus of Rochester Christian University for this afternoon's men's basketball game between Cornerstone University and your Rochester Christian University Warriors. As a reminder, Rochester Christian and the NAIA are committed to maintaining the true spirit of competition in athletics. We ask that all players and fans do their part by showing respect to every spectator, athlete, coach, and official involved in today's game. At this time, let's meet our starters. First, for Cornerstone, number 10, Andy Mora. Number 12, Blake Stewart. Number 14, Levi Schultz. Number 20, Caden Bird. And number 24, Joel Nichols. Head coach Kim Elders, his associate head coach Kyle Stanton, to defender Oliver Bowman. And now let's see the starters for your Rochester Christian University Warriors. A 6'7" junior forward, number 7, Tomias Williams. A 6'5" sophomore guard forward, number 8, Dustin Farrow. A 6'1" senior guard, number 10, Lyndon Holder. A 6'2" junior guard, number 11, Tyler Allen. And rounding out your 6'9" senior forward, number 24,
you have it. That is the word from public address announcer Mark Stowers here inside of Garth Pleasant Arena. Looks like it'll be Fisher to jump it up with Joel Nichols. Nichols, a sophomore out of Denver, Colorado. Warriors control on the tip. Tomias Williams goes to the corner. Lyndon Holder for three. Offensive rebound by Farrow, puts it up. Tapped outside by Fisher. Tomias Williams line drive three. Andy Mora away with the basketball. A couple opportunities on the opening trip for Rochester Christian. They come up empty. Kick it outside to Mora. Just under 10 points per game so far for him this season. Posted up with Nichols with 10 to shoot. That's swatted by Tomias Williams and saved on the baseline by Dustin Farrow. Fisher swinging around the perimeter. Williams zips it back down low to Fisher. He'll get two timed on the baseline. Still 13 for the Warriors. Allen driving, has it ripped away. Leave it for the trailing Mora. Pick up the dribble with Schultz. Stewart gets into the middle, lays it up, lays it in. Stewart gets our scoring started as we're 90 seconds in already. Stewart, 17 points per game. That's good for second behind Caden Bird. Whistle and a foul on Mora defending Tomias Williams. Stewart, just like Bird, can fill it up. Season high 25 points against Olivet. Mentioned in the open, Bird had 32 that game. For Stewart, 3 total games of 20 or more points. Has a couple games with 18 points as well. Fisher has it, draws that second defender. Allen driving, lays it in. Stewart turns the corner on Fisher, missed on the shot. Warriors just 1 of 4 to start, 1 of 3 for Cornerstone. Williams backs his way into the elbow. Down low, Fisher able to keep control of it. 7 to shoot. Dustin Farrow with it. Allen turns, fires, can't hit. Bird wants a 3. Rims out on him. Rebound put back up and in by Stewart. He's got both of their buckets to start. Fisher on the go. Gets tangled up by Nichols. Turner Jr. comes in for the Warriors. Dustin Farrow will sit. Williams turns back. Outside for Allen. Rises up. Missed on the shot off the heel. Nichols trying to go to work on Fisher, goes up with it and scores. He was patient with his moves, working on Fisher. Found a little bit of a crease and got the shot to fall. On the other end, shot won't fall for Turner Jr. Mora up the floor in a hurry. Reverse it goes for Schultz. And all of a sudden, it's a 6-point lead for Cornerstone. Whistle and a foul on the Golden Eagles. They get Stewart for his first, team's third. Mark DeVries, the Concordia transfer, comes in. Spent 2 seasons with Concordia, playing in 50 games, making 26 starts. Now here with Cornerstone as that shot comes up short by Allen. Pass tipped and stolen. Tobias Williams got a hand on it. Turner Jr. tried to skip it back to him. That was taken away. Mora down the middle of the floor, outside for 3. Short by Stewart. DeVries was trying to get to it on the deck. Warriors come away with it. Pass picked off almost as they were looking for Mashore there. He got it back and laid it in. Good to see Jameel Mashore get an early bucket. Pass down low, intended for Schultz. That'll send us to the under 16 media timeout. 14:44 to go in the first half. It's Cornerstone 8, the Warriors 4 on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Back out of the under 16 media timeout. 14:44 to go in the first half. It's Cornerstone by 4. Baseline inbound for them with 7 to shoot. Get it into Schultz. Hands off to Boyke. That was tipped by Tobias Williams into the hands of Jameel Mashore. Turner Jr. goes in, lays it up, counted on a foul. DeVries picks up the foul, his first, team's 4th. Turner Jr. to the free throw line to shoot 1. Has played in every game this season, made 1 start earlier on as the free throw spins through. That start against Michigan Dearborn. He's given the Warriors some good minutes off the bench this season, about 16 minutes per game. Comes in averaging 7 points per game. DeVries drops it off, lay-in, up and in for Blake Stewart. Bounce it from shore. Backs his way in on DeVries. Draws that second defender. Throws it up, no. Got his own miss. Goes up a second time, no. Almost wedged it at the other end. Did Levi Schultz. Saw a wedgie in the girls' game earlier on. Believe it was Ashley Loon, if memory serves, that had it on the left side of the floor. Send it this way for Stewart. Stewart 6 points already, 3 of 5 shooting, and he'll add to it with the lay-in. Warriors haven't had an answer to start for Blake Stewart. Already up to 8 points in this one. Boyke hands it to Stewart. Being defended by Holder. Now Bird crosses court on the feed to Boyke. Four to shoot, floaters up and off the heel. Send it up ahead for Tomias Williams, who lays it in. First basket for Tomias Williams back on December 8th as the lay-in goes for DeVries. Just a couple days ago on December 8th, Tomias Williams was named the WAC Offensive and Defensive Player of the Week, as the shot does not go for Darnell Turner Jr. Doesn't matter anyway. Foul's going to go on the Warriors. Foul's on Mashur, his first, team's first. A couple subs for the Warriors, including Parker, Fisher, and Farrow. Colin Habor, a sub in for Cornerstone. Looks like Miles Steffen in there as well. Andy Mora checked back in as well. Six to shoot, 11:26 to go first half. Mora has it, trying to drive on Fisher. Goes up with it, and that's well short. A shot clock violation forced by the Warriors and James Fisher. The five for the Warriors, it's Gould, Parker, Farrow, Holder, and Fisher. Fisher hands it to Holder. Holder stepping back and scores. First basket for Holder comes into this one, 13 points per game, also just under 6 assists per contest as well. Holder last time out, huge game, 23 points, 6 rebounds, also had an assist and 2 steals as well, as Fisher gets this one to creep over the front of the rim, and it's back to a 1-point game, 10:20 to go first half. Parker draped all over Andy Mora, forces the sky hook. The lob for Parker, missed. Heads up play, though, by Lyndon Holder in transition. Steffen fumbled it on the baseline, tried to save it. They say tie up and possession arrow favors the Golden Eagles. That'll send us to the under 12 media timeout. We've got 9:45 to go until half. It's Cornerstone 14 and Rochester Christian 13 on your home for Warriors basketball. Cornerstone leads it by 1. Blake Stewart already up to 8 points on the game, 4 of 7 from the floor. On the other side, it's been by committee to start. Turner Jr. 3 points as he got a lay-in and 1. Williams, Holder, Allen, Mashore, and Fisher all with 2 each. Inbound comes out to Nichols. Here's Stewart being defended by Fisher now with 2 to shoot. Gets it off to Mora, has to put it up. And again, that's another shot clock violation forced by the Warriors. And that's interesting. In both instances, the Warriors were able to get James Fisher onto Andy Mora late in the shot clock and force both the violations. Brandon plays catch with Tamias Williams before missing on the shot. Couple players go down to the floor, including Lucas Brannon. Looks like Miles Steffen as well, the sophomore from Zeeland, Michigan. Miles' older brother, Eli, played for Cornerstone from 2020 to 2025. Parker, just above the free throw line, misses. Tyler Allen comes in for Dustin Farrow. Brannon will trigger from the baseline. Send it into the corner. Tyler Allen bounces it for Williams. Straight away for Brannon. He'll drive, throw up a shot. No. Offensive rebound put up and in by James Fisher, and the Warriors grab the lead. Into the corner for 3, rattles off the rim for Habor. Stewart will pick up his second, team's 5th. After the miss from the corner by Habor. Habor, a freshman from Granville, Michigan. Williams goes down to the baseline, outside for Jedovich. Skip it back this way for Parker, who stepped back on the sideline. And quickly, Lyndon Holder will come back in for Parker. Quick word from his head coach, Coach Pleasant over there on the left side of your screen. Getting all the way baseline, firing and filling was Caden Bird. Haven't called his name much to start, just his second shot and first make of the afternoon. 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist here early for Caden Bird. Send it far side to Mora. And again gets switched on to James Fisher. Bounce it for Nichols. Launch the three, that doesn't fall. Poked loose by Tomias Williams out of the hands of Steffen. Miles Everingham comes in. Eight to shoot, settle it at the logo with Bird. Looked like he wanted to go for Nichols there. Nichols not ready for the pass. 3-on-1 for the Warriors, finished off by Tomias Williams. Nichols got to the free throw line off ball there on that previous possession. The ball just kind of zipped right by him. Warriors take it and cash in for 2. Bird, 4-3. That's short, comes right back out to him. He is their three-point shooter. Came in 30 three-point makes on the year. The next closest to him had just 7 makes. In fact, he has 3 games with 4 three-pointers this year already and has at least 2 or more threes in all 9 games coming in. So the Warriors have to be ready when 20 in blue has the basketball. Schultz has it here on the floor. Stolen by Tyler Allen. One man to beat. Up the floor, lays it in. Mora with it, being guarded tightly by Jedovic. And a whistle as Bird tried to spin to the interior on Lyndon Holder. Believe that's who they got the foul on. It is Holder, it's his first, team second. Dustin Farrow checks in for the Warriors. Eight to shoot as they get it to Schultz. Outside, 3 on the way, no good by Everingham. And then it's tied up on the floor. See which way this goes. Possession arrow favors the Warriors. Coach Pleasant looks like making sure that is the call. Always a fun matchup when these two teams get together twice a year in conference play. 2 head coaches that have been with their respective programs for a minute. Shot tipped on the way up, but Farrow finds its way to the bottom for 2. Coach Pleasant, of course, for the Warriors. Coach Kim Elders in his 33rd season, an institution at Cornerstone. 5 minutes to go in the first half. It's the Warriors 21-16 over the Golden Eagles right now. Mora has it, being guarded by Mashore, and he traveled with it. Mora's found himself in some interesting matchups here in the first half. He's gotten on to Fisher a couple times. Saw him on a previous possession a moment ago being defended by Tomias Williams. This time around, draws the assignment from Jamil Mashur, and he traveled with it. 4:52 to go until half. It's 21-16 on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Back out of the timeout, 4:45 to go until half. The Warriors lead it by 5. Holder wants a three, got the three. Holder can certainly shoot the three as there's a lay-in at the other end. Stewart continues his solid first half. He's got 10. Fisher responds quickly at the other end. Stewart tries to drive on Fisher. Pass tipped by Fisher and stolen. Up ahead, runway clear for Holder, who lays it in. A 5-point spurt for Lyndon Holder. Knocks down the three, then gets the lay-in. Lay it up and in. That's Schultz. Going back to Holder now, 7 points, 3 of 5 shooting. Fisher's got 6 and 2 rebounds. Tomias Williams, 4 and 2 rebounds plus 2 assists. On the other side, Blake Stewart, 10 points, 2 rebounds. Schultz, 4 points, 6 boards. Boyke tossed it all the way back outside for Everingham. Now Stewart leaves it for DeVries, who got blocked by Fisher. Three minutes to go in the first half. Williams has it. Out there with Fisher, Farrow, Holder, and Allen. So it's the starting 5 back out there for the Warriors. And Tomias Williams will pick up the foul. Turner Jr. and Gould getting ready to check in for Rochester Christian. Bird will check in for Cornerstone. Looked like Everingham was ready to check in as well. He now heads back to the bench. Coach Elders calls him back. Schultz reverses and scores on Fisher. Both teams shooting at 40% here in the first half. Launching a three and connecting for three, Darnell Turner Jr. Second three for the Warriors, as that shot deflected off the head of James Fisher out of bounds. Rochester Christian just 4 turnovers to Cornerstone's 8. Warriors have 13 points off of turnovers. In deep, missed the layup. DeVries missed in tight. Turner Jr. crosses over, missed on the floater. Lay-in falls. Schultz gets the lay-in, back to a 7-point differential. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Tobias Williams with it. Just 4 points so far on 2 of 6 shooting. Fisher has it. Schultz comes over to help. Swing it around the arc. Gould back outside. Turner Jr. goes in, lays it up and lays it in as the shot clock expires. Third basket for Turner Jr. He's 3 of 5 from the floor. DeVries lays it in at the other end. Turner Jr. 8 points and a couple rebounds here in the first half. DeVries erased that shot attempt by Lyndon Holder. He'll go check out. Andy Mora will come in for Boyke. Nichols came in for DeVries after DeVries blocked the shot. Williams, extra pass, Fisher this way for Holder. Holder into a 3, knocks it down. Give the assist to James Fisher. Second 3 of the half for Lyndon Holder. He's in double figures with 10. Mora up fake, gets by Williams. Into the corner, Schultz for 3. Rebound Gould. Warriors have one more look this half. 15 seconds to go. Shot clock, of course, is off. Holder recognized that and slows it down. Gets a screen from Fisher. Lobs it in for Williams. Touch pass to Fisher. Has to get it up and does not get a shot away. Ball went out of bounds. Believe there should be a few tenths of a second here remaining in the half. They put back .3. Mora catches the inbound, and that will do it for our first half of play. The Warriors take a 10-point lead into the locker room. They were led by Lyndon Holder, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 of 8 from the floor. Knocked down a couple threes that half. Blake Stewart was hot to start, had 8 points in the first couple minutes. He finishes the half with 10 on 5 of 8 shooting. And again, we go to the half. It's the Warriors 36, the Golden Eagles 26 on the Rochester Christian Sports Network.
It all began in 1937 on this very basketball court in Kansas City. A vision to start something different, something better. A college athletics association where competition wasn't just about the scoreboard, but about character, growth, and rising together. From that first tip-off, the NAIA has grown in size and in spirit, in the way we play, the way we lead, the way we make athletics greater than a game, and all strive to do more and be more. At the NAIA, we take the student and student athlete seriously and focus on the whole person, because individual growth doesn't stop at the final buzzer. Our character-driven athletics empower student athletes to succeed in competition, in class, and in life.
I'm not just preparing for the next game. I'm preparing for what's next.
For NAIA member institutions, small doesn't mean limited. It means limitless. Our schools aren't simply the sum of their teams. They're whole communities that are founded on opportunity, strengthened by tradition, and powered by passion.
Here, we build athletic programs that build lives and legacies.
Through our 29 sports, 21 conferences, 250 member institutions, and 83,000 student athletes, the NAIA fosters a culture of competition and connection in an unstoppable intercollegiate movement where athletics push to new heights and integrity keeps us grounded.
We don't measure success in W's alone. Our greatest victory is the community we create for the student-athlete experience.
Across the NAIA, we play for the love of the game, finding strength in our teammates and gaining inspiration from our challengers.
We know excellence doesn't happen by chance. That's why we built our own playbook for success. From our common sense regulations to our innovative tools like Return on Athletics to our commitment to character development, we help schools not just compete, but thrive.
Our investment goes beyond athletics. We're investing in the future of our student athletes and our schools.
We are bigger than a game, than a record, than a championship. We are the next generation of athletes, leaders, and game changers. It's why we choose the NAIA.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
Welcome back to Garth Pleasant Arena on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Stephen McDonald here with you. 10-point lead for the Warriors at the half. Second half just seconds away. In the first half, it was Lyndon Holder that led the Warriors with 10 points, had a couple rebounds and 2 assists as well. Shot at 4 of 8 from the floor, 2 of 5 from three-point range. On the other side, Blake Stewart led the way for Cornerstone with 10 points on 5 of 8 shooting. Cornerstone turned it over 8 times in the first half to the Warriors 4, led to 13 points off turnovers for the Warriors. Rebounding was dead even in that first half, 19 rebounds aside. And we are set to go for half number 2. It'll be the Golden Eagles to get us started here in the second. Mora bounces it for Stewart. Pass stolen by Allen, lays it in. quick two for the Warriors, fresh out of the locker room. Courtesy of Tyler Allen, now 6 points for Allen. Bird for three, too strong. Holder gets bumped and fouled going for the rebound. That'll be the third on Stewart. Nobody else in this game really in any foul trouble. DeVries has one, Nichols has one, and Mora has one for Cornerstone. On the other side, Holder with one foul, Williams one foul, Mashore one foul. Foul goes on Bird, his first, team second. Allen at the stripe, first one's up and pops in. Second one's through for him as well. And because of the lack of fouls from that first half, we laid out the foul situation there just a moment ago. Only 3 free throws have been taken in this game, all 3 by the Warriors. They've made all 3. Allen bounces for Williams, skips it this way. Dustin Farrow into a 3. Mora, left open at the top, knocks it down. For Mora, first basket of the day was 0 for 3 prior to that shot. Does have 5 rebounds and 1 assist, though, to now go along with his 3 points. Stumbling and losing it goes Farrow. Mora picks it off the floor, 2-on-2 with Schultz, who airmails it. Allen lost it, looked like off his foot and on the sideline, but they say it'll stay Warriors basketball as it was knocked away from him. Holder floats it to the corner for Allen. Now Williams. It was a quiet first half for Tomias Williams. Has just 4 points so far today. That's a long way off from his almost 20 points per game so far this year. Had 26 points last time out last Saturday against Indiana Tech. 8 to shoot for the Warriors. Holder gets it to him. Extra pass outside Tyler Allen with 3 to shoot. Can't hit the shot. Rebound by Schultz. Driving, had it deflected on the shot by Stewart. Fisher was there to contest. Bounce it to Fisher, backing in. Allen handles and scores. Turner Jr. will check in on the next stoppage. We're already 3 minutes into this second half. Into the corner it goes, Bird for 3. Holder got knocked down, no call. Able to make his way back up behind the play. They find him as the trailer wide open for 3, comes up short. Now Allen, one dribble into a 3. Fisher flushes it down off the offensive rebound. 44-29, timeout called by Coach Elders. 16:30 to go in the game. Cornerstone will have 2 timeouts remaining the rest of the way. We haven't even hit the under 16 media timeout yet here in our second half. We'll take a timeout on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. The Warriors starting backcourt of Holder and Allen, a combined 20 points on 8 of 18 shooting. Warriors lead at 44-29. Out of the timeout called by Coach Elders, Stewart missed the shot. Mora tried to charge his way in, lost his footing, lost the basketball. Allen up ahead, lays it up too strong. And a whistle and a foul will go against Cornerstone, I believe. It'll be the 4th on Stewart. The fouls have gotten to Stewart today in what has otherwise been a solid day from him. 10 points on 5 of 11 shooting. Free throws up and through for Allen. We've played just about 4 minutes of this second half. Cornerstone just with 3 points so far this half. One more at the line for Tyler Allen. It's up and good. Allen now with 12. He's perfect at the free throw line, 4 for 4. Bird just 2 points today on 1 of 6 shooting so far. Boyke has it, 7 to shoot, outside Demora, splits a couple defenders, scoops it and spins it out. Holder, outside Turner Jr. for 3. Jumps off the rim, rebound to Schultz. Schultz certainly can rebound the basketball, just about 8 rebounds per game coming in. Good for 2nd on the team. Pass picked off by Williams. Turner Jr. hangs and hits on the lay-in. Here's Schultz. Corner 3, knocks it down for Boyke. Give the assist to Schultz. That'll help if you're Cornerstone. Hopefully get something started here. Just 6 points so far this half. Mashore to Williams. Outside, Turner Jr. skips off the rim. Offensive rebound back up and in by Tyler Allen. The three a moment ago by Boyke, just the second three by Cornerstone today. They were 0 for 10 from three-point range in the first half. Mora picks up the dribble, was being hounded by Turner Jr. In the corner goes for three, and it's good again, this time by Bird. Same spot as the last one. Now Schultz comes away with it and throws it down. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, 5 quick points for the Golden Eagles. It's a 3-ball by Bird, and then a flush by Schultz. Holder floats, can't hit, but a foul will be called. It looks like our officiating crew will take a look at this last play over at the scorers table. Clock stops with 13:17 to go in the game. A couple quick points there by Cornerstone brings it to 50-37 Warriors. We'll take a timeout while they look at this on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Free throw, first one goes through for Lyndon Holder. Foul goes after that review on Joel Nichols, his second, team's fourth. Second one by Holder is through. Warriors perfect at the line today, 7 of 7. Boyke has it, working on Tomias Williams, who rips it away from him. Gould off the Holder. Quick ball movement by the Warriors. Tomias Williams almost threw it away over on the sideline. Mashore, free throw line jumper off the heel. Mashore of late has really cooled off offensively. A logo three splashes home for Caden Bird. Bird was a long way out, was on the right wing of the Warriors logo at midcourt. And then Miles Steffen, trying to step in and take away the basketball, gets knocked down for his efforts. Fisher, Farrow, and Parker come in for the Warriors. Swing it around to Farrow. Farrow wants to get down to the baseline, goes off glass and scores. For Farrow, that's his second basket of the day, 4 points, 4 rebounds. He'll pick up his first foul of the day as well, team's first. Bounce it for Schultz. Lay in good, give the assist there to Steffen. Trying to go off, high off glass was Holder, gets it back outside for Parker for 3. DeVries wanted to give it off to Bird, instead held onto it for an extra second. And before the bounce pass goes into DeVries, looks like they'll get Gould for the foul. Mora comes in for Boyke. Nichols comes in for Schultz. Holder and Mashur check out for the Warriors. As Lucas Brannon, one of the subs in. Skip it across court into the corner for Nichols. Everingham got it back over to DeVries, who actually knocked down the shot, but it was a shot clock violation before that. 10:41 to go in the game. Score stays 54-42 Warriors. Warriors looking to improve to 8-3 on the year, 4-2 in WAC play. Cornerstone comes in 3-6 on the year, 2-3 in conference play. Rochester women victorious earlier this afternoon. They go to 6-1 in WAC play. Parker has it. Everingham all over him, and that's who they give the foul to. Just his first, team's 6th. Brannon on the baseline inbound. Fisher trying to get down to the baseline, got triple team down there. Parker for 2 off the heel. Mora tracks down the miss. He's off and running, lays it up, lays it in. Beat a couple Warriors back down the floor. It was Brannon and Parker that tried to catch up. Tamias Williams gets stripped and fouled. Give the foul, his second, to Miles Steffen, as that sends us to the under 12 media timeout. 9:54 to go. It's the Warriors by 10 on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Foul before the media timeout was on Steffen, his second, team 7th. Warriors for the final 9:54 will be in the bonus, and they're up 10. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good by Tomias Williams. Allen comes in for the Warriors, as does Bakir Jedovic. Second free throw falls for Tomias Williams. Just 6 points today for Tomias Williams. As Brannon picks up the foul, his first, team's third. Just the 6th team foul called on the Warriors today. As they come away with the basketball, Tyler Allen knocked down right at midcourt. The Warriors have done well to take away the basketball today. That's their 10th steal on 14 Golden Eagles turnovers. They also have 19 points off turnovers today. Foul puts Allen at the free throw line. It's the second on DeVries. Free throw up and good. Allen with one more at the line. Up with it and good. "16 points for Tyler Allen. He's a perfect 6 of 6 at the free throw line today. In fact, the Warriors as a team have not missed at the stripe. They're 11 for 11. Mora with it. Wanted to pass off for DeVries, who started cutting towards the basket. So Allen has 16, Holder has 12, Turner Jr. has 10 points. On the other side, Schultz with 12, Stewart with 10. Bank it home for James Fisher. And Stewart, of those 10 points, had 8 of them within the first few minutes of our game. Has battled 4 fouls throughout the day. He's got it here, drives on Tyler Allen and scores. Float it for Fisher. Tight to the baseline, reverses, no, but a whistle and a foul. That'll be the third on Nichols. Fisher's first is good. Nichols, a sophomore out of Arapahoe High School in Colorado, lists his favorite player as Nikola Jokic. Second one pops out for him. First miss at the line today for the Warriors. Williams scoops it and scores. Up to 8 points now for Tamias Williams. Hasn't been his best day scoring. 3 of 7 from the floor. 2 of 2 at the free throw line. 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. But surely he'll be happy to come away with a win here today. His teammates have certainly done their part. Allen 16, Holder 12, Fisher 11, Turner Jr. with 10. Free throw off the heel by Nichols. Foul there on the Warriors goes on Jedovic, his first, team's fourth. He'll check out for Turner Jr. Second one good. Holder hesitated on the screen by Tamias Williams. That'll give Tamias Williams his second foul, team's fifth. Mora extra pass into the corner, high arcing three does not fall. Warriors the rebound. Now Fisher with it, constantly drawing that second defender onto him. Tamias Williams, the offensive rebound outside. Allen left alone for three. Tapped out by Fisher. Coach Pleasant calls the play from the side. 12 on the reset after the tap out by Fisher. He'll screen for Holder, who lost it. Taken right back by Turner Jr. Up ahead, Tamias Williams lays it in. Give the assist off the steal to Darnell Turner Jr. Tamias Williams now into double figures with 10 on 4 of 8 shooting. Timeout on the floor with 6:36 remaining. It's the Warriors 65 and the Golden Eagles 47 on your home for Warriors basketball. Warriors lead 65-47. Tyler Allen, a game-high 16 points for him. Also 4 rebounds, 2 assists as well to his stat line. Blake Stewart and Levi Schultz, 12 points apiece on the other side for Cornerstone. And for Schultz, that's game number 6 now this season of 10 or more points. Allen tried to flip it up over his head, had it rejected. Turner Jr. wants to slow things down, try to use some clock here approaching 6 minutes to play. Williams, pass got tipped, intended for Fisher, got it to him, and he picks up a chance to go to the free throw line. Frustrated with himself that he couldn't finish the shot, but he'll get some free throws for it. It'll be the 4th on Nichols. Fisher up with the first and through. Warriors led 36-26 at the half. They're now outscoring Cornerstone 30-21 here in the second. Free throw is up and through. 2 at the line for Fisher. Makes it a 20-point game. And the Warriors, at least currently, outscoring the Golden Eagles by 10 in each half. Number 10, Mora has it, bounces it looking for Nichols, who picked up foul number 4 at the other end. Williams will pick up his third, team 6th. Tried to float it into the corner, pass intercepted. Tobias Williams on the run. Allen lost it out of bounds. They say no deflection on the way up. So it'll be a turnover by the Warriors. Their 8th turnover as a team today. But on 19 Golden Eagles turnovers, they have 29 points off of turnovers. A huge advantage in that category. 29-6 are the points off turnovers. Holder has it with 12 to shoot, bounces for Fisher again, draws Mora onto him, back outside to Holder for 3. Offensive rebound, Turner Jr. puts it in. Four and a half to play. Warriors in control. They're going to continue with each possession to just take as much time as they can. Fisher screens for Holder. Above the free throw line, Williams. Down low to Fisher, who lays it in. Lay-in won't go for Nichols. 3-on-3 the other way. Holder jogs it all the way through the baseline and back around for Darnell Turner Jr. He'll step back. This is a long 2. His toe was on the line. Doesn't matter, missed anyway. He'll pick up the foul. It'll be the team's 7th. So that'll put Cornerstone in the bonus for the final 3:33. The foul on Turner Jr., just his first. It's 71-49 Warriors from Garth Pleasant Arena on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Warriors in control late in this one. 3:33 to go. It's 71-49. Take a look at the upcoming schedule for Rochester Christian following today's game. They'll be back in action just 2 days from now on the 15th, going to Lake Superior State. And then it's the big one on December 18th, taking on William Penn at the Pfizer Forum in Milwaukee, home of the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on the 30th, to round out the calendar year, at Defiance. They won't be back home until the 7th of January, taking on Siena Heights. They have a game before that on the 3rd against Cleary. One at the line, out of the timeout for the Golden Eagles. Rochester Christian, 5 players in double figures today, looking to go to 8-3 on the season, would go to 4-2 in WAC play. Holder right down the middle, got fouled right as he threw it up at the rim. First one's good by Holder. Foul went on Sam Coutsier. Shot from the corner, knock it down, that's a 3. Trey Seidel knocks down the corner 3, 2:35 to go. But again, still a 20-point lead for the Warriors. Led by 10 after the first half, it was 36-26. Up fake Turner Jr. with 1 to shoot, goes in, lays it in. Caught that pass out on the perimeter with about 4 to shoot. Did not panic, got to the rim, laid it in. Colin Zarnecki, number 21 for Cornerstone, got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line as a host of subs come in for the Warriors. Mashore, Williams, Allen, Turner Jr., and Holder all check out. We'll get you the subs in here in a moment. It's Vins, Watkins, Jedovich, Will Asari, and Veer Chowdhury. Whole new group, the reserves for the Warriors for the final 2 minutes of this one. Keep an eye on Cyrus Watkins. In fact, he's gotten in late in a couple games this season, and he's made his impact in those final seconds. Jedovich spins, tries to get to the baseline, throws it up and over. Will Asari got his hands on it, but had it ripped away. Seidel works on Watkins. Pass goes outside for Everingham, that's Maddox. Corner 3 ball through for Seidel. Saw him knock one down a moment ago from that same spot. Final minute of play. Here is Cyrus Watkins. Chowdhury hands off to Vins. 10 to shoot on the possession. Leans back at the free throw line and spins it out. The bench was ready to go off had he knocked it down. About a 6-second difference between clocks. Outside it goes. Seidel for three again, and that one's through. $75-63 is going to be your final score. Warriors with Cyrus Watkins will just dribble this one out. Warriors a couple times this half held a 20-point edge over Cornerstone. Watkins lets it go right as time expires, and that will do it. Some final stats in this one before we sign off. 5 Warriors finish in double figures. Tyler Allen had 16 plus 5 rebounds and 2 assists. James Fisher, 15 points, 7 boards, and 2 rebounds. Was perfect from the floor, 6 of 6. Darnell Turner Jr., 14 points, along with Lyndon Holder, 14 points. And Tamias Williams, 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists in the win. On the other side for Cornerstone, they were led by Blake Stewart with 15 points. Levi Schultz finishes with 12 and 9 rebounds. But it was all Warriors here today. They go to 8-3 on the season, 4-2 in conference play. Cornerstone falls to 3-7 overall, 2-4 in WAC play. So for SID, Andrew Ripke, my name's Stephen McDonald saying so long from Garth Pleasant Arena, where your final score one final time is the Warriors 75 and the Golden Eagles 63. This has been a presentation of the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Good night, everyone.